We all live in denial about something. At least let's be honest for once with this one. Self-deception or simply lying to yourself are commonly motivated false beliefs designed to satisfy the essential psychological needs of a person. Sometimes, you may not even realize that it is a lie until the destruction is too late. Whether it's in your career choices, work, education, personal goals, or family, lying to yourself is as common as saying you have never faced any of the following 6 common lies. I'm fine, I will be fine, or I just need more time. It's a common phrase we use every day, not knowing how much weight it carries. When you greet someone or ask how they are, you always expect to hear a quick, I'm fine, but have you ever stopped to ask yourself whether they're telling the truth? Self-denial is a psychological defense we all use against some external realities to help build a false sense of security. It's also a protective defense against some unbearable bad truth like heartbreak, death, or a sudden cancer diagnosis. It's easier to tell someone you are fine after a terrible breakup or misfortune to avoid talking about it. For example, an alcoholic will deny that they have been drinking or having a drinking problem to avoid confronting the truth. I can fix him or her. You can't change people. Even when you're ill, medical professionals can only aid you in allowing you to help yourself to get better, because you actually hold the key to your healing. The same applies to specific behavior traits like drinking or a negative character trait. You can only help a person change themselves if they want to change. The rationalization that you will do everything for people to change how they treat you or stop doing something that offends you is unreasonable and an unhealthy attachment to someone. If you can't tolerate someone's behavior and they're not ready to change, the best thing you can do is leave or distance yourself from them. Love people for who they are, not what you want them to be. I don't have enough time. If 24 hours are not enough for you, then they will never be. It's that simple. We create time for what we cherish most and find excuses to avoid things we don't want to do or attend. Quit this excuse because there will always be enough time for what matters to you. Think about why you don't miss your 9-to-5 job, but you will miss a friend's housewarming party. The idea of priorities is at play. The same applies to personal goals. Every goal is achievable if you put in the right input minus excuses. I will save when I am older. If you can't save while young, what makes you think you will save when older? When you are older, you by default have more responsibilities and commitments. Saving is all about discipline, and anyone has the ability to save because it is not about quantity but dedication. Self-handicapping or lack of confidence in your financial acumen can create a false sense of security. Such people believe that if they don't do it, then nobody will know their actual ability. It's like hiding behind a shadow of self-doubt. These types of people will never admit they can't save but will come up with an excuse. I am not addicted to anything. Everyone is addicted to something. Whether it be success or fast food. The only difference is the level of harm that your chosen addiction can cause to your mental and physical health. You can be addicted to anything under the sun, including sex, drugs, alcohol, TV, phones, food, sports, celebrities, and even our channel. The last one is not so bad. You will often lie to yourself that you are not addicted, to avoid confronting the painful truth. In other words, you are not ready to part ways with your addiction. The brain becomes wired to denial and sets up to prioritize the addiction above everything else. That's why drug abuse addiction patients are encouraged to admit that they are addicted, and that it is harmful to them and other people around them, and that they need medical help. I have no other options. You are not stuck. Things can change if you want them to. Thinking that you are out of options is one of the most toxic forms of self-deception that often lead to poor or irrational decision-making. Instead of looking for ways to start fresh with a prominent change, you end up clinging to your past, hoping that things and circumstances will change for the better without any positive action. Inaction is still action but can negatively impact you and your goals. Life always provides an option, you just have to seek it out and take advantage of it. One thing is for sure, it's time to get honest with yourself so you can finally truly live the life you deserve. Do you battle self-deception, and how has it impacted your life? Share your story or thoughts with us in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to hit the like button, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Spread the love and send this video to at least 2 friends or your favorite group chat. Sharing is caring after all. Be sure to hit the bell icon to stay up to date with our latest videos. Remember to be polite to yourself first, so you can be polite to others. Take care of yourself. Until next time.